So we do have a surprise for you. Stay tuned until the very end of the video to find it out. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Meet a Speaker, a series of interviews conducted by the Gavel Club of University of Colombo to inspire young minds to explore the spectrum of public speaking, to encourage and uplift ourselves, to listen, be heard, and speak up. We, as Gavaliers, are firmly of the view that everything is possible for the one who believes. If you believe you can, then you definitely can. Thus, always remember yes, you can. Yes, you can. Make a speech with confidence in front of anyone and everyone. Yes, you can. Stop being average and be an exemplary public speaker. Yes, you can. Become a fearless leader who inspires and helps others grow. Yes, you can stop being average and become a great personality. Once again, yes, you can, ladies and gentlemen. I am Teshani Baligamage, here today to introduce you to one of our very own radiant personalities of the Gavel Club at University of Colombo. He is well known to many of us, but how many of you think he could get nominated for the International Photography Awards? Because trust me, he definitely has knack in capturing the breathtaking views of nature. Apart from that, he is a first class honors Bachelor's of Science degree holder in bioinformatics from our very own University of Colombo and is currently working as a business analyst at Ship Express. He was a keen and active member in the Gavel Club and Rotaract Club both during his time at University of Colombo. He is a perfect epitome of someone who always takes the scenic routes in life where he travels to places far and beyond to live moments that you simply can't put into words. I feel elated and delighted as it is indeed a great privilege to welcome a living inspiration and mentor to many. So let's welcome Mr. Warren Manuel. Hi, Warren.
Hi, Tashani. Thank you for having me here.
A pleasure. So, how does it feel to be back, at least virtually, to the Gavel Club?
Quite good, I should say, because I always tell myself, like, I'll try to drop in for one of the meetings, try to actively participate a little bit more. But at the end of the day, there is something or another that you need to like prioritize. So, truth be told, I didn't have the time. So, really happy that we could actually make this work and come back to relive some old Gavel memories.
Indeed, that's such a great privilege for us to have you here finally. So, you have achieved great heights in your career and in your life. So, let us know how public speaking and being part of the Gavel Club has helped you in your career and in your life.
So in terms of public speaking, what I think people usually have a misconception is that public speaking is like you have to speak to a huge crowd. But at the end of the day, public speaking is the ability to basically translate what you have here to someone else, so that that you can like get them to understand what you're trying to say. So public speaking has like helped me to think on my feet, to think quick, and to basically put out what I have in a concise and clear way. So in terms of interviews, in terms of like especially when I have meetings with the upper management, it has been very useful for me, because at the end of the day, when you have a meeting with like someone on the CEO level, they don't. There's always this thing that you call the elevator pitch. So they want you to give concise and clear updates on what's happening. So public speaking has allowed me to do that, and it has helped me a lot.
All right, it's amazing how to understand and how how public speaking has become such an integral part of yourself, and also how it has helped you in your career and your life so far. So next up, to ease some tension and break the ice, so we are going to play a little game called Why That Pick. So this is going to be an interesting segment. So this game is called Why That Pick.
Let's hope that's not too embarrassing. I have a lot of embarrassing pictures from. Yes.
Yeah, so let's see what our team has chosen out of all your embarrassing pictures. So this is a game of trivia, a quick wit,
Okay.
and a stroll down the memory lane. So of course you have
Mhm.
so much of amazing memories down the memory lane. So let's go back and reflect some of your memories. And here's how we play. So I'll be showing you a series of pictures from your social media profiles, and you have 30 seconds to say anything you want about it. Just 30 seconds, and that's it. The whys, the
Okay.
inspirations, thoughts, occasions. So put it into a nutshell. What went through your mind as you look at the pictures and as you took the pictures and posted it. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So until you get ready, just a kind reminder to all those who are watching, if you haven't clicked the subscribe button, please do and be updated about our upcoming videos. Don't forget to like and share. All right. So let's get started, shall we?
Yes. Let's start. Let's
Yes.
see. Okay,
So what
this
do
is
you have
not
to
too
say
bad.
about this picture?
So this is like this is Namanukula. I have a WhatsApp group called 2035. That's how tall Namanukula is, and we make this almost yearly pilgrimage to Namanukula. So this is on our way down, and I just loved how the mist was really contrasting with my jacket. So I thought like, yeah, why not? And that's it.
All right. So you're definitely a capture of scenic beauty and environment, and that this explains it all. So next
Yes,
up,
certainly.
let's move on to the next pick. So why this pick?
This is again, I think, yeah, this is again in Namanukula, but a few years back. This is one of those moments where you like don't really plan for it. It was a completely cloudless night. The conditions were perfect. I was freezing my butt off, but it was really worth it because, yeah, who doesn't like a light trail and the Milky Way in the background? So yeah.
Because this is so artistic and so beautiful. I don't know how you captured it. It looks so artistic. Yeah. So moving on to the next pick. Yeah. So what's the story behind this?
Yeah, the story behind this is I almost died taking this picture. So on my way home from uni, I used to live in Khatubad. So I take the train from Bamba, and I was like I was on the what do you call it? Yeah, I was hanging literally, and then again all the conditions were perfect, and I thought why not? It was a picture worth to die for, I guess. But no, not really. But yeah, that's what it is.
Okay. So last but not least, I don't think we have any other pictures, but so I'll be
Oh,
continuing from there.
you guys kept it was really I was really scared because I was like, okay, scenic picture. Where's the embarrassing ones? You guys have been really kind to me, so thanks.
Yes, don't worry, you're safe. So that was such an entertaining session. So now that we all are hyped up, so let's get going once again to the rest of the questions. So Warren, learning is said to have no beginning and no end. So could you share some tips for public speaking and facing fears like stage fright that you didn't know 3 years ago when you were an undergraduate?
So the first thing that I would say is the most and the most important thing is practicing. Like I would say public speaking is a little bit like swimming. It's important for you to know the basic steps of it, but you really can't do anything unless you jump into the pool. And there are different ways to it. I see that people have different approaches. Some people like to, jump into the deep ends and like, put themselves in a very pressured situation so that they have to perform. Whereas some people would like to get their toes wet a little bit, like, one step at a time. And I think different approaches work to different people, but number one is practice, practice, and practice. And one gem that I learned a long time later is that the things that you have in your head, I would say not to be mean, but it's very stupid because if you see someone speaking and at the end of the day, you don't think so much, you don't scrutinize them so much or put them under the microscope. And you need to put yourself in that shoes when you're speaking because at the end of the day, people don't really care. So you shouldn't care either. You should just live in the moment and deliver what you have to deliver. If you make mistakes, you'll always learn from it because there's always a next time.
Exactly. So I really agree with the point that practice makes you perfect, and also you should be confident enough to deliver your output rather than focusing on rather than stopping yourself, because of others' criticisms or what others say.
Okay.
All right, so let's move on. If you were able to capture one specific moment in your Gavel experience at the University of Colombo, what would it be?
So I think that there's so many memories that I had during Gavel in the 4 years and beyond that I had during my time at university. But among all of the Gavel under the trees, the Gavel conferences, I think the one moment that I would want to freeze in time would be the first time we actually participated as a Gavel Club. We didn't even have an official T-shirt. We just decided the day before to take a hitch a ride to Gaul to participate in a treasure hunt organized by Leo Club. We bought 4 T-shirts from MC, 4 black T-shirts, and got a spray pen. Created a very crude but effective stencil and stenciled Gavel UOC on it. So that was the first unofficial Gavel UOC T-shirts that we had. So I'll always be proud to have that. It's a bit faded, but the memories would never fade. So that memory would be something that I would want to capture in time.
All right. So, Warren, looks like you have had a blast with your friends during your time at the University of Colombo Gavel Club. So, do you recall someone called Marlene Ranwell?
Yes, yes. How could I not recall Marlin? Marlin is again a very personal and close friend. So yeah.
Okay, so could you tell us something interesting about him, or something scandalous you guys were up to that not many people know? I promise I'll keep it a secret, and we will keep it a secret. So if you know something, this is the time for you to
Yeah,
put it out.
not gonna burn Marlin for all of Gavalio to subscribers to see. But then something that I think everyone knows about Marlin is if you think that my photography is lit, then Marlin's photography is just out of this world because he's one of those maestros behind the camera, and he's Marlin has been one of the major contributors to making the weekly Gavel meetings that we had. The album was really amazing because of Marlin. Like day in day out, every week he would come in, take pictures, edit it, and just put it out. So part and parcel of having Marlin was a really good asset for the club.
All right.